What's up? What's good? What's going on, y'all? So let's jump in and get the daily increase for the Sagittarian ninth house collective. Guys, these are general messages, so just take what resonates and bless someone else with the rest, okay? So we're going to take a look at your next 48 hours and see what you can expect internally in your relationships, in your working career. Look at any potential challenges as where you find your support as well for the next 48 hours, okay? Guys, I also want to take this time while we're waiting on the energy to disperse that if at any point in time during these messages you find that they're resonating, I would appreciate a thumbs up down below. But also, guys, I would like to take this time to invite you all to make sure you hit that subscribe button as we are launching our second course, Ignite Your Fire. That will be launching March 20th. It will be open for registration at the beginning of March. So you definitely want to have your notification bell on for that so that you don't miss out. So what's going on internally for the next 48 hours for my Sagittarian ninth house collective? We have the Page of Pentacles. So it looks like that you're nurturing some seeds internally, really investing on yourself, really just kind of spending some time with oneself in the next 48 hours, okay? Your relationships in the next 48 hours, we have the King of Pentacles. I like that. Something as far as your relationships, it does look like that there's a solid person that you're interested in, that you're honed in on. Could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, doesn't necessarily have to be. This is someone that does that puts a high importance on work and career and stability. Okay. So what's going on with work and career for the Sagittarian ninth house collective for the next 48 hours? We have the Eight of Cups. So it looks like that some of you all could either be walking away from a position in the next 48 hours, or you're deciding to detach from the emotional aspect of it. So you're deciding in the next 48 hours to no longer allow your work and career to have an emotional drain on you. We'll clarify and see what that means. Ooh. I do see that there is the Devil card that is anchoring the next 48 hours for you here. So I have to be honest with you. There is a level of really assessing what is toxic and detaching from those in the next 48 hours. That's what you're doing internally. It's like, yeah, it's time for me to really pour into the self. And it's like by doing that, it's like you're illuminating. It's like by doing this, it's automatically illuminating areas of your life that are toxic and out of balance and that needs to be detached. And it looks like that you're willing to do that here in the next 48 hours. What are the potential challenges here in the next 48 hours, Spirit? The Emperor. So there could be a very controlling, dominant person per se, or it could be some sort of rigid energy about yourself. We'll dive in and see what this is. Where do you find your support in the next 48 hours? We have the Justice card. Okay. I do like that. Where you find your support, it could be a Libra, doesn't necessarily have to be, but I just feel like that where you find your support is by just showing up fair, balanced, and doing the right thing. Okay. So let's see. What is the energy? I will clarify all of this in just a second, guys. Let's see what energy is on offer to my Sagittarian ninth house collective through this transit in the next 48 hours. What is the energy that is on offer? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah. Kuan Yin, enlightened actions. Yeah. So and then we've got Jesus at the bottom of the deck, which is just talking about acts of service. Okay. We don't have to turn this into anything spiritual or anything like that. And then with Isis at the bottom of the deck, it speaks about reclaiming your magic. It's time to call back your power and what's rightfully yours. And by doing so, it really does allow you, it allows for the universe to show up and serve you. Okay. But the card that's actually coming out is Kuan Yin, and it does speak about choose compassion, move forward with grace. So the more and more that I'm looking at this, I do see that in the next 48 hours, there is someone or yourself that tends to show up quite rigid and prideful. I do feel like that could present a challenge. And the way to balance this out is to recognize that Kuan Yin is on offer for you. So if you choose to respond to a situation with compassion, I do feel like that things are more likely to balance out for you. So what is the action? What is needed in order for my Sagittarian ninth house collective to step into this Kuan Yin energy? What action is needed from the Sagittarian ninth house collective? Thank you. Yeah, ignite courage. Ignite courage here is what is the action that is needed from you in order, because you are in the process of cultivating prosperity here. Spirit is wanting you to focus on the truth. Don't focus on the possibilities. Don't focus on the yesteryears. Spirit is wanting you to look at the truth of your situation and begin to manifest and work with that, okay? And it is going to require you to step into some courage here to do it, but you got this. Let's see. What is the numerology message that is going to help get the Sagittarian ninth house collective through this? Guys, we're going to break this down in just a moment. I just really want to see what is all of the energy that's going to help you navigate the next 48 hours, okay? Oh my goodness. 2222, feminine forces. This is definitely a matter of you partnering up, okay? I definitely want you to know that in the next 48 hours, you're definitely going to be headed towards a more grounded, structured partnership here. Let's see. All right, Spirit, let's get some clarification. What's going on in the internal self for my lovely Sagittarian ninth house collective? Y'all, some of these may be upside down. I'm not taking reversals for this deck, okay? I mean, I might. It just depends. I read intuitively anyways. So let's see, Spirit. Internally, we do have this page of pentacles. And in this particular page of pentacles, it looks like she's nourishing, she's watering some seeds that she's planted, understanding that, you know, she's got to put some work in there. Yeah, look, the Empress is here. Then I do want to say that we do have the Empress and the Emperor now on the board, okay? And this is what is presenting that challenge. So I'm going to tell you what this is telling me. Some of you all could benefit. I am recording the daily increase directly after I did a live today, but the daily increase is being released on Friday. It's a timeless message, but the live that I did on members in this same jumpsuit is going to be very significant if you're relating to this, okay? I definitely feel like that what's going on internally is there's this energy of my collective recognizing that it's time to shift out of this energy of trying to control the narrative by taking too much action. I am speaking to someone that in the next 48 hours is going to be having some sort of realization that the way that you're taking action is the actual thing that is not allowing something to grow and nourish the way that it needs to. It is saying that you're about in the next 48 hours internally, you're recognizing that you can make more progress in this journey by tapping into your feminine energy. Whereas I don't necessarily feel like that that's where you had been in the last recent past. I do feel like that there was a sense of entitlement as far as your feminine energy, and you're moving more into this energy of understanding the strength and the power of not really trying to take the action. Okay. I do feel like that you're getting out of your head. I do feel like that you're getting out of your head. I do feel like that you've been taking a lot of action based off of past negative memories here. And that is something that the universe is trying to shift around for you in the next 48 hours. Yeah. I definitely have a Sagittarian ninth house collective internally. I see that you're talking to yourself in a more elevated way that is allowing you to nourish things from a more optimistic and fruitful perspective. I'm loving that for you. Let's take a look at this King of Pentacles for what's going on in relationships for you in the next 48 hours. So we do have the Moon card. We also have the 10 of Cups, and the Knights of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles. I definitely see you reunited and coming together to have some good times, okay? So I feel like that this is the energy of you possibly sorting through the difference, okay? Even though I feel like that this is a person, I don't necessarily feel like that it's a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. This person could be affected by those, okay? I'm not going to discredit that. But I really feel like what this King of Pentacles is saying for your relationships is I do feel like that there is about to be some more structure around whatever partnership you've been trying to control based off of your action, okay? I do feel like that things are about to level out here, okay? I do feel like that where there's been some sort of fighting, discord, not able to get on the same page, I actually see that leveling out for you. I do see that you guys are going to be able to work through this imbalance here. I do see that there's been some sort of conflict that has not been balanced. I do see that being balanced out here, allowing for some sort of celebratory energy here, okay? I definitely feel like that some emotions have been affecting the way that you guys have been approaching this connection. I guess like with the moon card, it's telling me that the fear of embracing how happy the 10 of cups here, harmony. So it's like someone's had fear of actually embracing the 10 of cups that you feel within this situation or the other person. It's almost saying that in the next 48 hours, someone is going to be brave and actually speak up about this. And it's going to allow for some sort of celebratory energy to shift in this connection here. It's definitely going to allow for the guards to come down. I definitely feel like that something is going to have more structure to it. What am I feeling about that structure energy here, Spirit? Yeah, the Queen of Cups. Absolutely. The Lover's card. Yes. I definitely feel like that there is some sort of choice to be more emotionally vulnerable, emotionally fluid in this connection here. I definitely feel like that is the case. With the High Priestess, yeah, I definitely feel like there's someone is going to be expressing their emotions within this situation, allowing their inner, like this is the Page of Cups, allowing that inner emotional expression to take place here. I like that. So let's see what's going on with work and career for my Sagittarian 9th House Collective for the next 48 hours. Even 2222 feminine forces, it says you can do anything by your force, but life is to be shared. Partner up with the right spirit and you'll become a force. Honor commitments and people around you. Don't judge, listen. So I definitely feel like that there is a partnership that is definitely getting more grounded, more like it's definitely becoming more fortified. The efficiency of a partnership is being established, okay? So we have completion, but it did come in the reverse. And I feel like that's very significant, especially considering that I've not, like I said, I don't take this deck in the reverse because the 8 of Cups is here. So Spirit is saying a position isn't necessarily ending, but I do feel like what's happening here is in the next 48 hours, I'm speaking to someone that is deciding not to allow their work into career to have such an emotional draw, an emotional drain on you. And I like that for you. I do see someone taking a more playful approach to work and career here. Yeah. And like trying to take a more playful, hearted approach to this and slowing down, not being like this workhorse and not trying to keep up. Like, for instance, let's just, for instance, for a YouTuber, it's easy to get caught up in the algorithm. Okay. And when you get caught up in the algorithm, your passion for what it is that you're actually doing sometimes kind of like fades away or falls by the wayside. So I feel like that someone here in the next 48 hours is deciding not to focus on the thing that gets you emotionally bothered at work and instead is focusing on the passion of the job. And I do love that for you. The challenge here in the next 48 hours for my Sagittarian 9th House Collective is the Emperor card. Let's see. This could be a boss. I definitely feel like that there's some rigid behavior, rigid mentality that could potentially be presenting a challenge. The Magician, I do feel like that there is some rigid communication, 10 of Pentacles. And then the Four of Cups, and then the Page of, yes. I definitely feel, here's the thing. You're going to have to apply this in multiple areas, I feel like, or just different people, different situations for different people. Just take it as it resonates. For some of you all, I definitely feel like that someone is very dominant in their communication here, and it could present some sort of challenge as it pertains to working out the differences. Like, I do feel like with the Ten of Pentacles, we are the world. This is telling me that there is an opportunity to move into another cycle. There is an opportunity to settle the differences here and really focus on the more important things. However, someone in this situation, possibly my viewer, is going to have the tendency to approach this from a very dominant, rigid perspective, that masculine energy. And Spirit is saying that you're going to make more progress inside of this situation if you tap into your feminine energy. Speak at this situation from a perspective that intends to work together. Even if you're in your mind are like, yeah, I'm good if we work together. If we don't work together, I'm good with or without this shit. Spirit is like, okay, you can feel that way. However, the way that you're communicating with this situation actually needs to be from the perspective of, hey, if we can work together, then that's actually what's best. I feel like that you're going to see better progress from it if you approach it from the feminine perspective, okay? Yes, the Queen of Swords. There's a need to really cut away from that, like cut through that apathy, address that apathy so that it doesn't infringe on the way that you're communicating, okay? Where you find your support is the Justice card. And that's telling me that you will find your support by doing the fair and just thing, okay? Let's see, clarify justice. The Master, yes. There's also could be a potential Libra that is giving you some advice that has been through this situation before and really has really has some powerful, wise insight as it pertains to delegating the responsibilities that are attached to settling into this, okay? But I definitely see that the next 48 hours, it does look really good. I do see you having some sort of powerful vision and coming to a point where you're able to clear and concisely communicate your vision without allowing emotions to sway you. I like that for you. Yes, the Chariot, and it absolutely allows for forward movement here. I love this for you. I absolutely love this for you. At the bottom of the deck, we do have 55-55, which is clarity. That's my Ace of Swords. I do feel like that some sort of truth and clarity is coming through here in the next 48 hours, and it allows for progress to happen. It says you aren't a victim of circumstances, rather you are the beneficiary of it. If that weren't the case, life would be pretty dull. You will set yourself up for success in the long run if you're willing to adapt to the shift. Everything is working out for the best. At long last, you're accomplishing what you set out to do. Everything will work out perfectly in the end. I love this for you. This could involve a Libra. This could involve a Gemini, a Cancer, a Libra, and all of the fixed signs with the World card being here, which is Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, and Taurus. All right, baby girl, what's the closing message here for this particular daily increase? What's the closing message here? Thank you. Attachment. I release all attachment. Change me, divine beloved, into one who can trust that the perfect relationship always arrives on time. Let me feel worthy and deserving of love. Wow. We have true nature at the bottom of the deck. Change me, divine beloved, into one who knows the true nature of our souls. Awaken me to the knowledge of the eternal. Let me know my true self as consciousness. And then we also have support. Allow me, divine beloved, to let go, relax, and enjoy the process, knowing that it is safe to offer all to your capable hands. The right actions are always shown. and the right help always comes. All right, guys. So that's the message that I have for this particular daily increase. I hope that these messages. For those of you all that have watched this from the end, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to pull a point of reflection for you for the next 48 hours. I am going to do this for Aries through Pisces. That's all 12 zodiac signs. So if you're not a Sagittarius sun sign, then, maybe you can watch your other placements. I would definitely encourage you to watch your other placements. If you're dealing with these other particular placements, let's just say that you're dealing with the Cancer, okay? And when we get to Cancer, whatever card we pull, whatever that point of reflection is, that point of reflection will help you break down that connection for the next 48 hours, okay? So let's see, Spirit. Let's get Aries through Pisces straight off the top of the deck, please. Thank you. Point of reflection for Aries. We have the Strength card. It says, where do you find your inner strength? Point of reflection for Taurus. We have the Two of Pentacles. What decision in life are you ready to make? So it looks like Taurus, there's a decision to make. Cancer. It says, what are you prepared to learn from this? I'm sorry, that's not Cancer. That's Gemini. Gemini. You have the Lovers, which is your card, okay? It says, what are you prepared to learn from this love connection? So Gemini, it looks like that there is some sort of significant connection around you, or you're dealing with the Gemini. This is a very significant connection, and there is a lesson that you're intended to learn from this, okay? Now, if you are Cancer or dealing with the Cancer, the point of reflection is judgment. What is trying to get your attention? So if you're Cancer or if you're dealing with the Cancer, there's a need to slow down because there's something bigger about the situation that is trying to get your attention. If you are a Leo or you're dealing with a Leo, we do have the High Priestess, and this is saying, what is your intuition trying to tell you? Your intuition is trying to tell you something about this situation. You're not quite grasping it, okay? Virgo, if you're dealing with a Virgo or you are a Virgo, we have the Eight of Wands. It says an important message or fast movement may be coming in. So it does look like that you can anticipate some sort of communication that is coming your way. If you are a Libra or dealing with the Libra, we have the Two of Cups. It says, are you ready to commit to someone or something you love? So it looks like that if you are dealing with the Libra, there is a commitment. There is something that you're being encouraged to make a decision about commitment, okay? If you're a Scorpio or you're dealing with the Scorpio, we do have the Four of Wands. It says, what situation in your life is bringing you the stability that you seek? So Scorpio, you're being encouraged to focus on the situations that offer you stability right now. Sagittarius. We have the Three of Swords. It says, what painful aspect of your life do you need to confront? There's definitely some sort of situation that the Sagittarian collective is being encouraged to confront right now. And by confronting this, it does allow you to see and address the Three of Swords so that you can gain some clarity and move forward in one direction or another, okay? If you are a Capricorn or dealing with a Capricorn, your point of reflection is the King of Wands. It says, what ideas are you ready to implement with others? So Capricorn, it's time for you to bring some sort of idea to fruition, and it does require you to do so with others around you. So choose wisely, okay? Okay, if you're an Aquarius or you're dealing with an Aquarius, your point of reflection is the Sun card. It says, what situation in your life is bringing you warmth and happiness? Okay, so Aquarius spirit is telling you to focus on the things that are bringing you warmth and happiness, okay? Everything else is going to work itself out as long as you focus on the more optimistic things around you. Last but not least, if you are Pisces or you are dealing with a Pisces, your point of reflection is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands speaks about what areas of your life need boundaries and protection. So Pisces, this is definitely the season in the next 48 hours to put some healthy boundaries up for your protection as well as those around you. I definitely feel like that right now, Pisces, you may be leaving yourself a little bit exposed. And I do feel like that it is because of maybe some sort of hurt ego or something like that. So just take that as it resonates. I love you. I hope that these messages were able to offer you some clarity and guidance. If so, we would appreciate that thumbs up down below. Also, don't forget, we all have the power to make a difference. All we have to do is be great. So go out here and be the greatest version of yourself. Peace, love, and light. I love you.